This evening's agenda is as follows. Of course, the welcoming, and then we're going to have an introduction of our administration to include our counselor, our social worker, and our academic coaches, followed by some school expectations. And then you'll have an opportunity to meet your math teacher, your social studies teachers, your science teachers, your ELAR teachers, your elective teachers, and then we'll have some resource information for you. If at any time you have questions, please enter your questions in the chat. We have our administrative team available monitoring the chat box. They will monitor and answer your questions as we go along. As always, you may email the appropriate administrator, the appropriate counselor, teacher, or coach at any time if you ever have any questions. And at the very end of this presentation, we'll have a brief time frame where we'll answer any questions you may have or that may not have been answered in the chat. We are blessed here at Metzger Middle School to work under the leadership of Miss Loretta Davidson, our campus principal. Okay. Ms. Davidson has 24 years experience in education, and what a blessing it is. Of her 24 years, she has been with the Judson Independent School District all the years. This is her third year at Metzger Middle School. Along with our administrative team, we do have a sixth grade assistant principal, Mrs. Cifuentes, and a seventh grade assistant principal, Mr. Chestnut. Designated grade levels. However, if any student needs any of us, we are all here for all of our students.
This is clearing up. Yeah, I saw it. Look, right there.
I would like to introduce to you our eighth grade school counselor, who is Miss Hardaway. Miss Hardaway will work directly with your student or your students here. Miss Hardaway, would you like to take it away?
Hello, everyone. I'm Ms. Hardaway, and I'm the eighth grade counselor. This is my 9th year in education, my 6th year as a professional school counselor, and all of my years have been right here in Judson at Metzger Middle School. I'm excited for this year, for the 8th grade year. Our 8th graders will embark on their journey into high school, and we will focus on getting them ready for high school by working directly with each of our high school campuses as they showcase each of the programs of study they will offer. Then we will work on completing their 4-year degrees and schoolings. And then we will get them ready by signing them up for their 4-year plans. Please sign up for my Remind app so you can get all of the up-to-date information on what's to come for our 8th grade year. You can text 81010 at Hardaway 21. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hardaway. We are fortunate to have a social worker on campus. Our social worker is Ms. Tricia Walker. Ms. Walker.
Hi, everyone. So I have a total of 18 years in the social work profession. I'm starting my 5th year as a school social worker. All 5 years have been in Judson ISD and here at Metzger. And so I just wanted to let everybody know that we are here for the community as well as our families. We offer a distribution with the San Antonio Food Bank every 4th Wednesday of the month, with the exception of November and December, which will be the Wednesdays before we get out for break, for Thanksgiving break and for Christmas break. We encourage anyone who is in need of food assistance, or if you know anyone who's in need of food assistance, please just come to the distribution and we'll sign you up on site. You can go to our Facebook page and you can go to our code to sign up is there. And Ms. Davidson also sends out bright arrows and just letting everybody know about the food distribution. We also want to let you know that we have things planned to Metzger for flu shots in October. We're also trying to get together a school pantry so that we can help in between the times of the distribution. If there is anything that you need, we know that right now we're going through some trying times. We can also assist with clothing, again, like I said, with food, with school supplies. So please contact us if you need anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Walker. Solid academic coaches who work closely with our teachers on planning curriculum instruction. I'd like to introduce you to Ms. Jody Rector.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ms. Rector. I oversee math and science here at Metzger. I bring to you over 15 years of experience in teaching, where I was a high school math teacher and a middle school math teacher. This is my second full year as an academic coach, and students will find me co-teaching in their math classes and assistant teachers. My goal is for the students to be the very best that they can be, and most of all, to prepare them to be successful in high school. So my contact information is there, my email, and also my extension. Feel free to contact me should you have any questions or concerns regarding math or science or anything concerning academics. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. and Hughley.
Yes, good evening, everybody. I want to welcome everybody for joining us tonight. I do want to remind those that are just joining us to please put your name and your child's name in the chat for us, so we'll have record of that. And again, I am Mr. Hughley. I am the academic coach over ELAR and social studies. I am starting my 26 years in education, my 5th year here at Metzger Middle School. And I am looking forward to working with your students to help this year be a successful year for all. And my contact.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
This here, ladies and gentlemen, is our Metzger Middle School vision, mission, and our core values here. This was created last year, developed last year by a group of teachers, counselors, administrators, and we also had student and parent input. Our vision here at Metzger Middle School is to accept, adapt, and achieve. And what we mean by accepting, it's accepting the current challenges, any type of challenge that we may face, whether it's here at school or in our personal lives. We have to accept what it is, and we have to adapt to it. And once we adapt, we come up with a plan and we work our best to achieve the most positive and successful results. So this is what the kids are seeing at school, and we're sharing with them. We're here to accept, adapt, and achieve. And this couldn't be any perfect considering the times that we're living right now with the COVID. Our mission at Metzger is to create well-rounded citizens through effective instruction and community involvement. We strive here to build a culture of mutual respect and compassion in a safe environment. Our values are pride, respect, safety, collaboration, and accountability. All traits that students should practice each and every day of their lives here at school and in their personal beings there at home. As far as expectations, I'm not going to go into detail about expectations. I do encourage all parents, guardians, and grandparents to go onto the Judson website and familiarize themselves with the Student Parent Handbook. It outlines everything you need to know, not only about the district, but our campus and the district. I met with the 8th grade students the first week of school last week, and we went over all the expectations here on campus. And one of the high priorities that we stress it is important to always show courtesy and respect. We're all different, and we have to respect that. Being 8th grade students, being that a lot of us have been out of school for over a year and a half, they're 8th graders, so they have to pass their STAR exams, which is going to be at the end of the year, in their English, their math, and their sciences. We're going to provide these students with all the tools they need on their STAR, as well as to master the areas. So this is crucial, and they're going to be hearing this from us over and over this year. So please check your students, work with your students, check up on them and make sure that they're doing their work and they're meeting passing requirements on all their classes. Again, it's crucial that we get these STAR scores up. They need to pass these STAR scores to go to high school. So we're sharing with them that, you know, if we're hard on them and we're putting them in tutorials, it's because we care and we want them to meet or masters the STAR this school year. As far as cell phones, the school district does say that students can have cell phones at school. However, they have to be turned off during the instructional day and put away where they're not visible. Our kids here at Metzger, they could have them before school, but once they walk into the school building, they have to be put away and they cannot come out of their pockets or their backpacks until the end of the school day. We have been very clear with them that if their cell phones are visible, they'll get a warning. Second time, it will be confiscated. They could pick it up at the end of the day. And then the third time, if it happens, parents will be notified and the parent has to pick it up and there's a $15 fee. As far as the dress code, please just check your children every day when they leave home. The main thing is the hose and the rips in the jeans. They should not show any visible skin above the kids. If they have holes in their jeans, you know, to wear some tights underneath. Again, clothes shouldn't be saggy or baggy. Dresses should be appropriate as well as shorts. Look in that handbook and it outlines it for you. And then the big thing is the hallway, because we have a lot of kids. We have placed blue lines on the hallways to have some order. The students are to remain on the right-hand side of the hallway as they transition to class. So please talk to your kids about these basic things. These are easy expectations, and they're expected to follow them. Okay, next slide, please. And now it's time. It's meet the teachers. So now it's time to meet our teachers, and we're going to begin with our math department. The first one we have on the list is Mr. Brantley. Is Mr. Brantley with us? Well, Mr. Brantley is new to us here at Metzger Middle School. I'm going to go ahead and share he is new to us here at middle school, and we're very happy to have him on board. This is his 5th year of 5th grade math and science, as well as 7th grade math in Arizona. This is, again, as I mentioned, his 1st year here at Metzger. He's gotten along very well with the kids, very organized, structured. So we're excited to have him. His information is there as Brantley at Judson ISD, and then there's his phone number, as well as his Remind app, which you should text 660. So that's when he would phone or meet with you personally. Miss Cody. Miss Cody with us?
I am. I'm not sure where's the rest of my information, but I am here and I am math lab teacher. And I believe that your child, my goal is to increase your child's math confidence. And so I believe working together, we can do just that. Welcome to another year.
Thank you, Miss Cody. Next, there it is. Okay, next we have Miss Franco.
Hi, I'm Ms. Franco. I was a 7th grade math teacher last year, and I'm excited to be working with our students again in 8th grade. I'm one of the 3 math teachers here at Metzger, and I have also my Remind information up there, and also my contact. That is my cell phone number. You can call or text me, and my email is listed down below as well. So,
thank you, Ms. Franco.
Hi, I'm Mr. Sanchez. This is my 6th year here at Metzger. I enjoy getting to work with your students, and I look forward to information on there as well. I get to work with Stuart Thompson, and I also get to work with Miss Franco in the 8th grade classrooms. And so you'll be hearing from me. Some of you guys will be hearing from me, and so I look forward to continuing to work with the students this year.
Next, we have Miss Stuart Thompson.
Betty, I'm Miss Stuart Thompson, or Miss ST. I've been at Metzger since it opened in 2004. I've been with Jetson since for 20 years. My remind is there. My conference is 6th period, just like all the other. And just like Miss Franco, I taught 7th grade last year, but I've taught all grade levels, and I'm really excited. Thank you for sharing your kids with us. Thank you for coming up here tonight, and we're looking forward to a great year.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all to all our math teachers. They're committed, parents. They're committed. They work hard to work with your students. Before we move along, I do want to say to those who are just joining us to please put your name and your student's name in the chat. Also, if you have any questions, we have an administrative team monitoring the chat line to answer your questions. Now introducing our social studies teachers. Mr. Encarnacion. Is he here?
He's here.
Okay, maybe he's having some difficulties. Mr. Encarnacion, let's see. All the students call him Mr. E. Parents, there's his email address if you need him. His conference period is between 10:57 and 11:57. His remind code is at HKAH29. And then there's the information as far as downloading the Remind app or to type that information. Another thing to remember, parents, we are recording, so this presentation will be on our website. So if you need to go back and refer to this information.
Can y'all hear me?
Now we can. There you are.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. I had the wrong microphone on. Yeah, just, hey, thanks for coming by, everybody. U.S. history, we're covering from colonial era all the way up to 1877 in here. And we encourage you to talk to your students about what they're learning in class. Ask them to bring home their journal, check out the things they're learning. And if you join that Remind app, I'm going to send out study guides before quizzes, before major exams, so that way you'll have it as well as your students, and you can go over it with them. So we encourage everybody to sign up for our Remind, so that way you get updates as well as the study guides we're going to be pushing out. And if you ever need to meet with us, feel free to. It is 10:57 to 11:57.
Thank you, sir.
Got it. And Miss Liso is our other U.S. history teacher along with Mr. Shotwell. And her contact information is on the screen. She also has a Remind app. So please join if Miss Liso is your student's teacher. And like I said, ask your students what's happening, what they learned about, and try to encourage them to get to talking about it. So that way you can see what's happening and it'll keep it fresh in their brains.
Yes, sir. Mr. Shotwell.
Hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? We're good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hi. Like you said, my name was Mr. Shotwell. I've been here at Metzger for about 3 years, and I've been teaching for about going on my 7th year. I work with Mr. E as well as Ms. Liso, and I also have my own class. As you can see, feel free to contact me through the email. My conference period is normally, like I said, during 4th period. And then like Mr. E, I also have a Remind, which you can contact me through, like it says at the bottom, you'll text that number and you'll text the @Shotwellu. In the chat, so welcome. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you, history teachers. And now our science team. We start off with Miss Miller.
Hey guys, so this is going to be my 3rd year at Metzger Middle School. I have been teaching for 6 years now, I believe. And I've actually taught high school level 2, so I'm looking really forward to helping prepare your students for high school. My remind code's up there for at D3D464D. We'll be sending out information about projects we've got going on or upcoming tests that we really need the students to focus at. So if you guys need to reach out to me at any time, please feel free. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Croft.
Only if the volume works.
You're on.
Howdy. That's kind of my signature. I've been in Judson since 1996. This is my 36th year in middle school. Please use the remind code. And if you ever have any questions, quickest way to get an answer is to email me. I'm really good about getting. Want you guys to have a good year. I'm having fun already. I sure hope our kids are.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Holbrook.
Yes, I'm here, sir. Just want to welcome everybody. Thanks for coming tonight. I'm the co-teacher for 8th grade science, so I spend about half my time with Mrs. Miller and half of my time with Mrs. Croft. I am part of their Remind app, so I'm notified as a teacher in there. If you need to contact me through the Remind apps for either science class, that's how you can reach me. And then, of course, my other contact information is at the bottom with email. And then the conference period I share with them is second period. So it's my 4th year at Metzger. I'm also the 8th grade basketball coach. And again, just looking forward to having the kids back in class and having a good year.
Thank you, sir. And Mr. Bruno.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Mr. Bruno. I've been at Metzger for 5 years now. I've taught it all. I've taught 6th grade, I've taught 7th grade and 8th grade science. This year, my current role is a 7th and 8th grade split teacher. I only have one 8th grade class. I look forward to learning with my students. I actually was 7th grade teacher last year as well, so I did move up with my students. I only have 4th period as an 8th grade class, so if you see, that is the Remind app for my 8th grade class. My contact information is on there. I'm also part of the coaching staff. I am the head coach for tennis. I look forward to working with you and your students, and let's have a wonderful year. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you too, Mr. Bruno. Thank you, science teachers. Moving along, these are our ELAR teachers. We'll start off with Ms. Gonzalez, who's our English as a secondary language teacher. She with us?
She's not on.
Okay, parents, if you have any students that have English as a secondary language, they most likely will see Ms. Gonzalez. She is new to us as well, and we're very excited to have her on board. Her email is listed here, and her conference period is from 10:03 to 10:53. Ms. Bishop.
Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Bishop. This is my 3rd year at Metzger. It's my 30th.
I think we lost the sound from Ms. Bishop. I'm not sure what happened, Ms. Bishop. I apologize, but parent, there's her information listed. Ms. Bishop has an open door policy. She's always quick to answer to her parents. So if you need her, please email her or call the school, and we'll be glad to meet your needs. Next, we have Mr. Ditford.
Hello, how are you? My name's Mr. Dipworth, and sorry, I didn't get anything more teachy for the photo. I apologize. I've been busy, so I pulled something off of Instagram. I am not, in fact, an Instagram influencer. I have 10 followers. Anyway, I'm the reading and 8th grade English teacher. This is my 5th year in the district. third at Metzger. It's going to be anyway. And let's see, I've got 10 years of like teaching language as a foreign language under my belt. So for my reading students, I saw a few of the parents, like I recognized some names. I spotted some of you in my English class. Your son or daughter is in the English class or in the reading class. I'm pumped about this year. If you need to contact me, conference time 10:50 is great. Then my email is good and the reminder. Good year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Cusack.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining our virtual open house. My name is Rebecca Cusack. This is my 26th year teaching English language arts reading. 10 of those years right here in Judson ISD. All of my information is posted there. And again, all of 8th grade ELA is about 10 o'clock to 10:50. And if I have any parents here of my students, please sign up for my remind. You'll send a text to that number there, and that would be awesome for you to receive information like that. If you ever need anything from me, please let me know.
Thank you, Ms. Cusack.
Everybody, my information's right there. I'm co-teaching with Ms. Cusack and Ms. Bishop, so I help out a lot with the 8th grade ELA. Get a hold of me. My Remind app. I have 15 years education and 5 years here at Metzger. I'll be the lead staff member for Yearbook, and I'm also helping out with student council. Looking forward to a great year.
Yes, ma'am. So the next slide, or we flipped it already, but ELR did have their tutoring times, parents and grandparents, which are Wednesday mornings from 7:45 to 8:10 in the cafeteria. And then they're also available Wednesday afternoons from 3:40 for ELR teacher classrooms. Last but not least, our wonderful elective teachers. We'll start off, I believe. This is Mr. Sanchez, choir.
Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Sanchez. I have the distinct honor of being the choir director here at Metzger. I have been in education for 5 years, all 5 here at Metzger. So I've enjoyed my time. I love teaching your students. A couple things about choir, I guess. We're gearing up for our first performances. So we're super excited about October Metzger cafeteria at 7 p.m., but we're also gearing up to sing the national anthem at a Spurs game. So we're excited about that. That's Friday, October 8th, and so we're singing for the preseason game against the Miami Heat. So we're super excited about that. A couple things about us that I need from y'all. If you haven't turned in your handbook form, please do so as soon as possible. There's a QR code that you can scan right there that will take you to our Google form that you can fill out our handbook. Live on My School Bucks. So if you haven't gone on to My School Bucks and purchased the choir shirt just yet, I'm setting a soft deadline by next Wednesday. So if you could have both the forms and the choir shirt purchased by next Wednesday, that would be incredibly helpful. If not, please just reach out to me and let me know. And then number 3, I also have a reminder, so you can text at MMS Sing. Oh, this is an old slide, I apologize, but the new remind code is at MMS Sing 1 to 8:10:10. So at MMS Sing 1 at 8 to 8:10:10. I'm looking forward to a great year, making lots of music with y'all. So thank you.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Next, we have our band.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Robertson. I'm the band director here at Metzger Middle School. We also have Mr. Brian Ains, our assistant band director. I'm entering my 15th year here at Metzger Middle School as the band director. Recently here with our honors and symphonic band, both bands have been playing on their instruments since about last week on Wednesday. Currently, if the students are playing a school-provided instrument, there is a $60 Judson ISD instrument usage fee that is due. Parents may pay the full $60 now or $30 now and $30 in January. This year, we are not allowed payment. However, we encourage you to go online to myschoolbucks.com to submit payment for the instrument usage fee. Also on myschoolbucks.com, you can purchase your Metzger Band t-shirt and Metzger Band hoodies. We're also taking orders for our tuxedo shirts. Next Monday during all the band classes, we will have a gentleman on campus taking measurements of all the students to get them a custom fitted tuxedo shirt. For our formal sit-down concerts, we will be wearing the white tuxedo shirt with the black bow tie and then black pants, black socks, and black shoes. We refer to that as our concert black, and we wear that for only the inside performances. However, our first performance coming up here is going to be on Friday, September the 24th, where we're going to combine members of honors and symphonic band, and we're going to travel to Rutledge in the stand. More info. But in the meantime, we encourage you to visit metzgerband.com or send me.
Next, we have orchestra, Miss Izaguirre. Is she with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome.
Hello, everybody. I am the orchestra director. This is my first year at Metzger, but so far things have been so great. Getting to interact with the students and getting to meet them. My goal for the orchestra is to basically just help our students grow, help these young musicians develop their skills, and just kind of have a passion for learning music. As their own instruments, and those who have brought their instrument music forms. If they're using a school instrument, they have already started playing. And tomorrow we're gonna do some more playing. We're gonna go over some concert pieces for a future concert. Let me see. Oh, I will be making a remind very soon. I'll put that information out tomorrow.
We're happy to have you on board. Next, physical education. Our coaches here. They're probably on the
field.
They're out on the field right now, parents. But there you have, we have Coach Jones and Coach Wilson. They're listed as their emails. And then for our girls PE, we have Coach Page and also a Coach Wilson. Their information's there. If your kids are in PE or athletics, I'm sure they have been in touch with you, but their doors are always open. So please call if you need anything. Next, we have art, Miss Stewart.
Yes, sir. Hi, parents, guardians. I'm so happy that so many of you have logged in today. My name is Melissa Flores Stewart, and I am the art teacher here. I teach Art 1 and Art 2 and high school Art 1. And although this is my first year teaching art, this certainly is not my first year in education. I'm going on my 12th year, but I can tell you that I'm coming into this subject excited and eager to work with your kiddos. We've already been doing pre-assessments in our class the first week. And as I mentioned the last 2 days, I have been so surprised with some of their artwork and actually beaming with pride. I'm already showcasing wow work because these kids are surprising me every day. I'm making a bunch of little artists, but you should know that in this class, students aren't just drawing. They're learning about the elements of art, the principles of design, and we're just becoming the best artists that we can within the semester I have them. If I do have your 8th grader in high school Art 1, just know that they're with me for an entire year And we're going to be kind of diving into everything. It's a buffet of every single thing within this subject. So I'm truly enjoying it. I just want you to know that I also have an open classroom policy. Through email, I'll definitely respond to you. And I want to have communication with my parents the way I do with my students. So please feel free to reach out with any questions or comments.
Thank you, Ms. Stewart.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have theater arts, Ms. Whitehawk.
Hi, parents, guardians. Thank you so much for giving me some really amazing 8th graders this year. We are hitting the ground running. If you take a look at this slide, it shows you the fall production that we're doing right now, which is called Bocon. We will be having auditions September 15th, and these are open auditions. So if your child would like to be involved in theater arts, do a play, but maybe they're not taking the class, they are totally welcome to come audition. If they decide that they want to be involved, but they don't necessarily want to act, that's fine too. We have a lot of backstage positions. We have a lot of technical positions open. And if your child has come home ooey gooey and all messed up, that's because they're in class right now and they are designing the props, fabricating and building the props for the show. So we kind of came out of the door and we're eager to put it together, looking forward to presenting to you guys. So again, open auditions for the show Bocon will be September 15th, 3:45 to 5:30. You do not have to be in the class and you do not have to be on stage to be involved. So look forward to working with your kids, look forward to hearing from any of you guys. If there's anything I can do for them or from you, my email is up top. Thanks.
To add too, I went into Miss Whitehawk's class and I saw some of the props they're making. They're amazing. And then I'm gonna go back to Miss Stewart as well. The kids are putting out some really great artwork. It's amazing, and I look forward to that display that they're gonna put up for everyone to see. So next on our slide, we have our career and technical education courses. I believe Ms. Barklow is gonna join us.
Yes. Hi. I'm Ms. Barklow. In hospitality and tourism. All CTE courses stand for career and technical education, or all high school credited courses. So we can get their elective credit for middle school, and then they can have 1 extra credit for a year-long class for Wagner or wherever they're going. We have quite a few of us that teach CTE. Mr. Shoemake, Mr. Clark, Mr. Aragon. I know a couple of them are on here, so I'm going to let them talk about their classes. So I think Mr. Shoemake's on here and Mr. Clark. So whichever one of y'all want to talk about your class.
I'll go. I'm Mr. Shoemake. I teach a principles of law class. So this year, we got a good group going. We got a good group started. I was actually looking forward to having in person, because I actually have my social contracts up that I wanted the parents to see. And so I'm holding my students accountable, not just in my classroom, but throughout the building, and holding each other accountable in being the leader. I know it goes exactly with our core values and our mission statement and vision statement that Mr. Hernandez talked about earlier, but I'm trying to get the students to be the best that they could possibly be as I do teach the law class. So I look forward to working not only with your students this year, but I also look forward to working with you, parents. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Can all be found on the website. You can go to the judsonic.org, click on the schools at the top right-hand corner, and you can find Metzger Middle School, and you'll find, look up for Mr. Shoemake, and you'll see my information on there. So thank you, and y'all have a great year.
Thank you, Mr. Shoemake.
And I'm Mr. Clark. I teach college and career readiness. This is my 17th year at Metzger Middle School. I've been in the district 22 years. In college and career readiness, we teach about the 16 curriculum, which is a broad group of careers and industries created by the U.S. Department of Education. It's to organize career and technical education programs to help our students figure out what it is they would like to do once they get into high school and begin their careers. Hopefully their appetites to kind of figure out what it is they want to do, which direction that they want to go in. And it also will help them determine which high school they'll go to, whether it be Wagner, Judson, or Veterans. Each high school carries a different CTE program, and hopefully they'll figure out by the end of the class what it is that they'd like to do.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Next. Next, we have our Spanish classes, Spanish 1 and 2, Espanol 1 and 2. Is Mr. Velasquez with us? Okay, I don't think our Spanish is in. Please feel free to contact him if you have any questions. Health, Mr. Montalvo and Ms. Gibson.
Hi. And I'm not sure Mr. Montalvo is here, but we both teach health, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I've been teaching for 24 years, 20, which is in JISD. We just started this week, our unit in Healthy Foundation. And of course, my goal really is just really to educate our kids about being on that road to wellness. We want the kids to be healthy in every component, every aspect of their lives, the physical, the social, mental, and as you can see, we're living in this pandemic and all sorts of other issues. The kids' mental health is affected, and we just kind of want to, give them all the necessary resources, of course, that they need to be healthy in all those areas. Anyway, my information is on the screen. My conference period is 5th period, 1 o'clock to 1:51. You can reach me. My remind information is there. Again, welcome one, welcome all, and let's start a healthy journey together. Oh, I forgot one thing. I'm sorry, Mr. Hernandez. For those that are interested, you'll probably start hearing the announcement week. And Health Fitness Club, and that's just a club that's going to be geared toward helping our school community and even our neighboring area, to become more healthy. So if your child is interested in joining this club, please see Ms. Gibson and also listen for the announcements that's coming soon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mr. Hernandez, I saw Coach Jones joined us.
Does he want to speak, or we already have his information there? So
just real short. As you can tell, as far as PE is concerned, as well as coaching, we all just finished coaching. The football guys just came in. I just came in from cross country, so we kind of run late for these. But just want to just kind of thank the parents for the support, especially if the kids been here since 6th grade. Some of them I've seen a lot of faces here that's been here for the last 2-3 years. Glad to see them back. Glad to see them maturing and getting ready for high school. Our job right now from the PE standpoint, Coach Wilson and I trying to give them as much mentoring as we can to prepare them for high school and the expectations of when they get to high school, what to expect. So I think with the 8th graders right now, they have 1 foot in middle school and 1 in high school. So we want to make sure that foot that's in middle school is getting all they can in preparation for that transition. So parents, help us in that area. And if there's anything comes up and you need any help on our end as far as mentoring them and being able to talk to them, hey, give us a call at any time. Our information is posted on our website, and we're ready to help anytime we can.
Thank you, Coach. And parents, grandparents, guardians, that's our teaching staff. These are the folks that lead your children in the classrooms every day. And I can't stress to you enough how committed we are to your children. Working with you as a partnership together, we are the ones that are going to educate our children and prepare them for the future. So we must work together. Please contact your teachers. If you see your child struggling here and there or have some questions about something, please do not hesitate to notify someone, And if you can't reach a particular teacher, which I highly doubt that should happen because we're here, but you can always call the school administration or the counselors, and we'll be glad to help you out. The next slide it basically is some resources that are listed. We do our best to keep you in the loop of all the great things happening here at Metzger Middle School, as well as to provide you with any district-wide updates, especially in these trying times. The first thing is just our Metzger school page that you could go on to find out information. And there's the Judson website. And then, of course, the My School Bucks. To pay for, school items such as uniforms, spirit items, uniforms, instruments, and miscellaneous club merchandise. If there's any community resources that you feel you need, if your family needs certain things, call the school. We'll talk to the counselor. We'll talk to the social workers, and we'll do the research to provide you with some resources if needed or whatever's needed. So that pretty much concludes our virtual Meet the Teacher. I think we've been answering that. But if there's any questions that you may have, we have a few minutes left that we'll try our best to answer your questions.
Right now, Mr. Hernandez, really hasn't been anything coming through the chat as far as questions other than the email. One just came in right now about assignments in class, and Ms. Miller answered that one. It was in reference to virtual assignments.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, okay, we just got it. It should be posted by the beginning of next week on the Metzger website.
Ms. Haley, too, if you have any questions, you could call us tomorrow morning. We'll be glad, to just provide updates. What time is it? Okay. If there's no more questions before we wrap it up, our principal is here. Ms. Davidson, would you like to say anything?
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. Thank you, parents, for coming. I know this was not the optimal way to have Meet the Teacher night, but we still wanted to get our information out and put a name to a face. We hope to, when things calm down, we hope to have a real Meet the Teacher night, possibly in the next semester. So, but again, you are always welcome to contact any of our teachers. And like Mr. Hernandez said, if sometimes the communication isn't there, please feel free to reach out to one of your assistant principals or myself. We are here to make sure that those lines of communication are always open. We are here for your students. We've got a lot of gaps that we've got to fill from the year before and also last year. So we are committed to getting your students back on track and getting them ready for high school. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Davidson. So, well, parents, grandparents, guardians, if that's it, we truly appreciate you being here this evening. We'll stay on for a couple of more minutes to see if anything comes through, but if not, thank you, teachers. We appreciate all that you do.
Thank you, teachers, for coming.
Thank you. I'll be sending the chat here in a moment.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for your help, Hughley.
Anytime, Hardaway.
Always.
Anytime, guys. Anytime. All right. Let's see.
Miss Hardaway, did you get my message?
What message was that, ma'am? Can you repeat, ma'am?
A personal message to you in the group thingy. I did it personally to you, though.
Let me check the chat. I was working the PowerPoint, so I didn't see it.
Do you have the football schedule in front of you?
Me?
Yeah.
Every schedule that we have, volleyball, football, basketball, track, cross country, tennis, everything is on our website. She just finished
Football game is September.
On mine, it says September 8th, but it's probably the wrong date because it's out of order.
Okay.
Yeah, everything, Ms. Pena fixed it all today, put it all on the website.
Okay.
No, ma'am, I didn't get it.
Our duty schedule for the games.
I got you. I was looking at Miss Cifuentes' August, September calendar.
I was looking at the
There you
same
go.
thing you're looking at, Hughley.
I'm still here at work, so you can call me in. I'm at extension 22055. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And thank you to the principal for great communication.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am. Anytime, make sure the door is always 2200.
Thank you. A little bit, Ms. Hardaway.
Yes, ma'am.
Six left.
Ms. Davison,
Yes.
Mr. Johnson, Director of Transportation, was here today.